everybody. It is Thursday, March 26th. And I'm going against everything within me. I'm running to Walmart because as I've told you before, I'm making those surgical masks for the hospitals, and I ran out of one of the things that I need. So I'm going to go over and see if they have it and try to pick up some fruit while I'm there too. So if you didn't see my weigh-in video, go back and watch it. I had a slight gain, 0.2, and not happy about it, but I kind of knew it was coming because, like I said in my video, I've been stress eating for the last several weeks, and a couple of weeks anyway, since all this started. I think I'm pretty well under control now. This is 5 o'clock in the evening, and I have stayed on plan now. This is the second day in a row I've been perfectly on plan. Matter of fact, right now, I've already eaten my dinner. I only have 11 points. So I think I'm going to try to pick up some popcorn, because that is a snack that I can control if I get the bagged popcorn, you know. So I don't want to cut out snacks completely, but yeah, what's really helped me the last couple days is that I have written out my menus. When I get up in the morning, I'll sit down and take stock of what I've got, and then I will write out my menu according to what I have, and I put it up on my refrigerator. So that's helping me stay to things. You know, I'm not having to think about it again. And I don't know what it is about just having that menu up on the refrigerator that helps me so much, but it does, having that visual. So you know, I'm back up in the 190s, and I've been in the 190s for a long time. It's time to start losing this once and for all. So I think my total weight loss is now 86.3 or something like that. I was up to 91.8. So I put on a few pounds through all this, but I don't want to put on any more. So I've been thinking about, while we are on this, stay-at-home order, we're allowed to go to the grocery store, which is, where I'm headed. So, things that we should and should not do. So I've been thinking about this. Things that we should not do. We should not run to the refrigerator every hour on the hour out of boredom. What we should do is, plan snacks evenly throughout the day and meals evenly throughout the day, and to help us stay on plan. We shouldn't just stay in the house and sit on the couch, which I am a professional at that, actually. What can we do instead? Well, obviously, we can still go outside. We can go for a walk. I was outside with the dog for about a half an hour, walking around the yard today. When I don't work, I don't get as many steps in, of course. We can work on a hobby that we've put off. For right now, I'm sewing these masks for the hospital people. And if you're a spring cleaner, or even if you're not, maybe it's time to do spring cleaning. You can get your laundry done, which I'm going to have to do tomorrow if I can fit it in. I need to do some other things tomorrow, but I have to go to the bank tomorrow. But anyway, so the point is, we shouldn't just sit and do nothing. And I know that it's very easy to do because I've been doing it. What other things should we not do while we're quarantined? For me, watch the news 24/7. I can't do it anymore. I watch the important things. Well, not right now. The president's talking right now, and I left. But at 2 o'clock every afternoon, I sit down and I watch the governor talk, because that's relevant to where I am right now. So I've been learning to turn off the television or to watch something else. What's something else do? Read a good book. Again, work on your crafts or your hobbies. Take the time to cook a decent meal. So many things we can be doing. Or if you are connected to your devices, if you really need to be on it, have a Skype chat with some of your friends. Or you can video chat through Facebook Messenger. That's how my daughter and I communicate all the time, because she doesn't have Skype. But yeah, so we still have that face-to-face contact. I mean, we were doing that before this all hit, but now it's even more important because she's in lockdown also. So, and my sister and I had a FaceTime chat, even though she lives in the same town as I do. We chatted today with FaceTime. So, you know, there's a lot of ways you can stay connected. I think the important thing is we need to stay connected. I've been catching up on some of my YouTube videos. That kind of, even though it's not one-to-one contact, it's like it's making me feel like I'm a little bit more connected. And try a new recipe. I have that one cookbook that I got just recently, the slow cooker and Instant Pot recipe. I don't think I would try a lot of things in there, just because some of those recipes in there are just too cost encumbering. They, you know, Weight Watchers comes up with these fancy dancy recipes that have high powered ingredients in there, are very expensive a lot of times. So one way you can do that, if there's something that sounds interesting but you don't have the exact ingredients, rewrite the recipe to fit what you have in your cupboard. Which is another thing you can do. You can take inventory of what you have in your pantry and in your freezer and in your refrigerator. I don't work until Tuesday. I have designated Monday as refrigerator clean out day because my trash is picked up on Tuesday morning. So I already know on Mondays, that's what I do. I clean out my refrigerator, wipe down all my appliances. So basically Monday is my day to clean the kitchen. Tuesdays typically, I mean, I have a chart that I follow. Tuesdays I typically do the bathroom. Wednesday I deal with my bedroom and the laundry and, you know, vacuum and everything, which I'm going to have to start vacuuming more often because it's springtime and the animals are shedding like crazy. Not like they don't all year round, but it's, you know, I'm sitting petting the cat and the fur is just coming out. So I need to start vacuuming more often. And the other thing I was looking at today when I was watching The Governor, I'm thinking, boy, my TV stand is really dusty. So I need to dust tomorrow too. All kinds of ways we can be active without going to a gym. You know, just do house walking and do your housework. Burns off calories. So what we should not do is what I had done, which led to my weight gain, was just sit on the couch and eat mindlessly and going grocery shopping without a list. That is awful for me because that's when I bring in the chips, and you know, they might be low-fat chips or low-fat crackers and stuff. Doesn't matter. I'll still sit and eat the whole darn thing. Easter candy, boy, that's really right now. You know, I love Easter candy. I love, my favorite are the mini Whopper eggs. I love those, the Robin's eggs, you know. And I could eat a whole bag. I have eaten a whole bag. So, but if I have a list and I check off everything on my list, it's easier for me. I don't know what it is about things written down for me. I guess that's just the way my brain functions. So, stay connected. Figure out ways that you can stay on plan. Don't become a slave to your refrigerator or your pantry. Those are the words I think we need to live by right now. And turn off the TV. Rediscover the person living in your house. So there was a post that on Facebook a couple weeks ago about when all the shutdowns started, without sports being on TV. Found out there was this nice lady living in the house with him. Turns out she's his wife. Put humor into everything. I guess we need to keep our sense of humor through all this. Even though, the situation is dire, we still need to chuckle every day. Say laughter is the best medicine right now. Even when you don't think there's anything to laugh at or laugh about. Think of a memory. Last night my son stopped over and we got to talking about Joe and some of the things he would say and how he would react through all this. And the two of us just started laughing. So I guess that's good that we're to the point that we can, smile and laugh at a memory of him instead of just being sad and crying about it. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth for the day. Let me show you what I've had to eat today. It was kind of a lean day for me. Like I said, I've only had 11 points. So I might have some popcorn later if I can, I have no idea what Walmart has on their shelves right now. When I was there Wednesday, what's today? Thursday? It was Tuesday I worked, not Wednesday. The shelves were pretty bare. So, and I don't know how people are doing with their social distancing. The store wasn't too busy then, so I'm curious to see what it looks like now if people are actually staying home. So I have seen a lot of people doing food pickups and the drive-thrus and stuff. So they have no choice if they want fast food. Chick-fil-A, the line there is pretty long right now. Let's see what McDonald's is looking like. No, nobody at the drive-thru at McDonald's. Wow. Nobody waiting anyway at the drive-thru at McDonald's. Boy, that's different. There's a few cars over at KFC. Most of the places, looks like Five Guys and Panda Express have cars over there. The way they're doing it now, though, you can't go in. You have to call and wait for them to bring it out to your car. So I'm sure some of those cars are workers. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. Let me show you my food. I'll be back to wrap things up. My breakfast this morning is the same but different, I guess. 1 egg and 2 egg whites for 0 points. I just have some onions and peppers on that. I was going to have a grapefruit, but I forgot I'm out of them. So I have an orange for 0 points. I'm out of bread also, so I'm using up my tortillas. My tortilla is 3 points. It's the La Banderita flour tortilla. And I've got 5 grams of butter on this too, for 2 points. So 5 points on my plate. And that's just with the tortilla and the butter, and 2 points in my coffee. So that is 7 points for breakfast. My lunch today is I have 2 ounces of the Hillshire Farms oven roasted turkey meat, 1 point for that. I have 113 grams of fat-free cottage cheese for 1 point. My oranges are 0 point. This is the mandarin oranges that I have drained out of my jar. And 1 cheese stick for 1 point. It's the Frigo Light. So it's 3 points for lunch. For my dinner tonight, I'm just having some spaghetti squash that I topped with a leftover turkey patty from last night. I just kind of crumbled it up. And I topped it with one of the containers of the Good Foods Chunky Guacamole, which this container is 2 points. So the spaghetti squash and my turkey patty are 0, so it's a 2 point dinner.